Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Golden Falls, Golden, what if, whatever you want to call me. And I'm back. I'm back with part 3 of What If Deku was the God of Destruction. And last where we left off, Angelina just gave basically some intel on where All For One currently is. And Midoriya, other known as the God of Destruction, is about to go visit him. So that's where we left off, and that's what we're gonna get right into off the bat. And like I say every video, if you enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and also comment down below any suggestions for future what ifs. Alright, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. We're gonna get right into the what if. Let's get it. Midoriya and Angelina head to where she last heard All For One was. Midoriya and her enter a building. Hello, All For One. Who the hell are you? Do you know what happened to your Nomu? All For One then looks on in shock, realizing that this kid was the one who killed the Nomu. You have one hell of a quirk, kid. See, this is where you got it wrong. I don't even have a quirk. All For One begins to laugh, telling him that he can't be the one who killed the Nomu then if he doesn't have a quirk. Midoriya shakes his head in disbelief. You really are clueless of what situation you currently are in. All For One goes to punch Midoriya, but then he appears behind him in an instant. Striking a god is a major offense, All For One. A god? I'm the closest thing to a god in this world. Midoriya then punches him in the stomach. All For One then falls to the ground, coughing up blood. See, now you get it. You always bow beneath a god. Midoriya reaches out his hand. There's no reason to keep you alive, so I'll be sending you away for now. A purple aura surrounds All For One, and he poofs into dust. Well done, Izuku? Yeah, I guess so, but I don't like to resort to this. Well, you are the God of Destruction after all. Midoriya nods and they continue searching through the base, finding nothing else. Well, can't do everything for them. Midoriya then arrives at UA and walks into the teacher's lounge. Nezu and All Might are there talking. Hello, I hope I'm not bothering you two. Not at all, young Midoriya. Come on in. I have some news. They look at him in confusion. I paid, well, All For One a little visit. Nezu looks at Midoriya in shock and asks him what does he mean by a little visit. I took care of the All For One problem. I realized that he was an extreme problem that needed to be dealt with. Nezu and All Might nod and thank him for the help. No need to thank me, but I would like to announce something at the end of the UA Sports Festival. What would you like to announce, young Midoriya? Midoriya smiles and then we cut to the UA Festival going on. The last fight with Todoroki and Bakugo finishes up, with Bakugo as the winner. All Might begins to hand out medals, but then Midoriya walks out onto the field. He has a mic in his hand and begins floating in the air. Listen everyone, my name is Izuku Midoriya, and I've been living on this planet all my life. All the pros that are present begin to talk, saying is he some villain or is he just a student trying for attention. I've been monitoring my home planet for a while now, and overall, I'm disappointed. Some of you may know the stories of legend of who I am, but I'm the God of Destruction who has been living amongst you as a quirkless student. I've been laughed at, made fun of, and even beaten because of my lack of quirk. So I'll be giving not only Japan, but the whole world 1 week to show me that you all deserve to still exist. If I find that this world hasn't changed, then I will erase Earth. Everyone looks in shock, but then someone says that he can't do that, that nobody can destroy a planet. Aizawa then shuts the crowd up. This kid is serious. Do not underestimate what he can do. Yes, my sensei is correct. Here, I'll show you. Midoriya walks over to a giant stage and pokes it, making it disappear, leaving a massive crater. I will see you all in 1 week. I hope you don't disappoint. Midoriya leaves, and the UA festival is over, and the main heroes at UA meet in a meeting room. Tons of pro heroes tell Nezu that he can't be him, and that this must be a setup. Destroying Earth is just ridiculous. No, I can confirm who he is. Midoriya then walks to the door with Angelina. Well, heroes, don't worry so much. If you do as much for society as what you think you do, then you'll be fine. All the heroes except for Aizawa and All Might shake in fear at his appearance. I really do hope you all succeed. I made sure the rest of the world knows this as well. But at the end of the day, I have a job. Angelina then tugs on Midoriya's shirt. We must leave, Izuku. Midoriya nods and they both disappear. What is it, Angelina? The Omni King wants to meet with you. Midoriya's eyes grow wide. He nods and Angelina takes him away. They arrive and are guided by the Grand Priest to see 2 Omni Kings. Midoriya goes on the ground and bows. Both the Omni Kings just smile. No need for that. I would like you standing while we speak. Okay. What would you like to speak about? Well, I would like to say for starters that you are doing an amazing job with your universe, so you have my thanks. And also that we have a universal tournament coming up. The other Omni King speaks, saying that their universe may be weak, but compared to others, but they will not have to participate because of how well they've been doing. If I may ask, what are the stakes? As expected from you, worried about a tournament with no repercussions for you, well, the universe that loses will be erased, and the winner will get a wish on the Super Dragon Balls. I see. I hope the tournament goes as you see fit. Thank you, Midoriya. Actually, do you mind if I call you Izuku, like your angel? No, feel free. I don't mind at all. Okay then, you can call us Zenny. Midoriya nods, but in his head gets confused. The Omni King, or Zenny, then explains that a mortal from an interesting universe called him that. So they decided to let friends of theirs call them that. You are a friend, right, Izuku? Of course, Zenny. Having friends is very important, I've learned. They tell him that they have nothing else for him, and that he may leave. And to basically keep up the good work. They tell him that the tournament will be in 3 days, and to feel free to stop by and watch. He thanks them and leaves with Angelina. And on the way back, Angelina just begins laughing. What's so funny, Angelina? Your reaction, it's funny that you didn't think you would get praise. You've been doing a far better job than any other God of Destruction. Thank you, but I feel like I can still do more. And that's why the Omni King likes you so much. She smiles and pats him on the head. Thank you, Angelina. They arrive in his world and they begin basically watching over Earth from afar, seeing everything they are doing, and even watching crime rates go down. I know, Angelina, I know what you're thinking. This won't hold up, but this is just a test to see if they would truly follow through. They head back to Earth 1 day before the tournament, and Midoriya walks into Nezu's office. Hello, Principal. I would like to talk with you. What do you need, Midoriya? Midoriya explains that a tournament of power is coming up, but since their universe level is high enough, they will not be participating. But that he wants to take him, All Might and Aizawa. Nezu asks why does he want them to go, and he explains that he wants them to see the other universes but even Nezu can tell that there's a little bit more to it. All Might and Aizawa are called into the office, and Midoriya explains the situation. It says to basically not worry, and that the tournament will only be about a total of 48 minutes. They all nod, and Midoriya brings them to his world in the meantime. Oh, you brought some guests, Izuku. I will bring food. Thank you, Angelina. Who is she, Midoriya? Oh, she's my angel. So, your girlfriend? Nezu cuts him off, saying that she is literally his angel, basically a guide for the god of destruction. Nezu does point out that it was said that these guides stay extremely neutral, and that she seems to have warmed up to Midoriya a great deal as if they were friends. Midoriya explains that he wants it that way. He treats everyone with the utmost respect if they deserve it, and does not want meaningless destruction. All Might, Aizawa, and Nezu nod, and food arrives. They thank Angelina and begin eating, realizing that this food is good, but it's so much different compared to Earth food. Midoriya laughs, saying that the food is a bit different, but Angelina is still a great cook. The next day, they basically leave off to the tournament, arriving right before it starts. The Omni King sees Midoriya and greets him to basically speak with him. Hello, Zenny. Glad to see you are happy as usual. Thank you, Izuku. As you can see, there are a lot of very strong fighters around. Yes, in terms of strength, a lot stronger than my universe. As much as that is true, Izuku, we all know strength is not the only thing that matters. The Omni King basically says to greet his friends on their behalf, and he agrees. He heads back to the stand and sees Aizawa, Nezu, and All Might, still in shock. The Omni King sends his regards to you three. They look at him in shock, asking, does that mean he's the creator of all? Yes, that is true. He is the most powerful being in all the universes. Midoriya then asks them just to watch as the tournament begins. They are in awe at the insane power of basically these people, and seeing a universe get eliminated by two guys, one in an orange gi and the other in some blue battle armor like clothing. The universe is then announced to be out of fighters and are out of the tournament. Aizawa looks at Midoriya, and Midoriya nods, basically telling him to keep watching. The universe that was eliminated is then erased from existence. The three of them look on in shock, saying that he just erased them. Midoriya then shakes his head. The Omni King just erased their whole universe. This is the power that is so unknown to our universe, and frankly even to me. But this is the reality, and I wanted to show you this reality. The three of them nod and continue to watch. They watch as the rest of the tournament goes on, and when the final battle finishes, Universe 7 is deemed the winner. The MVP then wishes for all the erased universes to come back, and Zenny feels, well, good about the decision. The three of them look at Midoriya and he smiles. Yes, I did expect this, but it's also a lesson that we as a universe still need to grow beyond ourselves, and this society of heroes on Earth can do much more. They all nod, and Angelina takes them all back to Earth. I will see you all soon for the judgment of Earth. I hope for the next couple days you can make change for the good in our planet. They all swear that they will, and Midoriya leaves them behind. Do you really believe that was the best decision, Izuku? I know it was. They are good people, and I know they will do good with this information I've granted them. But I guess now we just wait. And that is a wrap for this episode, part 3. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below any suggestions, future suggestions for this what if, all that stuff. Obviously you can tell this story is definitely going in a completely different direction than any other stories, because I feel like following the story chronologically. Doesn't really make sense. So we're doing something a little different. But I hope you've been enjoying. I hope all y'all been enjoying. And yeah, if like I said, if you enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below any suggestions for this what if, or maybe even any future what ifs. And I could definitely see, I'm not exactly sure yet, I haven't planned that far ahead, but I will be assuming that this next part coming up will probably be the finale to this what if. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, I hope all y'all have an amazing day. Peace.